Okay, yeah, I'm back. And I switched to the other camera. That other one was getting on my nerves, and I am sorry for the blurriness in it, but I just felt like I was like maybe I should not upload it, but life happens and it is what it is, and so I uploaded it anyway. Well, direct uploaded up so y'all could see it. Um, my face is cut out. Not that I want to be seen right now, but it is what it is. So, but what I was saying was I wanted to do um, a video. I was just speaking on how we should, you know, share the knowledge or whatever. And that's not just to say just you got to be older to have some knowledge, because you know what I'm saying. You could be young and have some knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? But to obtain knowledge at whatever age, you had to get it from somewhere. You know. But I just feel like we need to be supportive and do more of that type of thing. Um, I got a PM young lady, and her channel is Makeup Fashion Junkie. Shout out my young sister. She asked me to do a video. Let me get my about teenage dating and um, and the prom and this type of thing. She says, Miss Much Love, could you please do a video on teen dating do's and don'ts and prom, please? Me and my grandma loves your channel, and much love to y'all back. So I just thought, this is a good time for me to say this. First thing is this. I'm going to just go straight into the don'ts. Don't, number one, don't do shit you wouldn't do. And I probably shouldn't have said shit, but if you watch me, it's what it is. Nothing you wouldn't do on any other day or any other day. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel compelled to do anything, you know, just because well, it's prom day. Well, I've been waiting on this. So many young ladies lose their virginity on prom. If at all they holding out that long, because nowadays they throwing it out of every draw leg. Pardon me, y'all, I'm a little parched. But I would say, don't do nothing you wouldn't do on any other day. Above all, first of all, go to the prom, have a good time, be cute, and all of that. Nowhere on the prom, you know, ticket does it say have a good time, have fun, dance. Don't forget to have sex. It don't say that. Don't feel compelled to do that, and don't let nothing, no brother say or no young man say. Don't let a young man talk your drawers off. Y'all, and let me just say this, because I'm not going to sit on here on this camera and say I have not at some point in my life had my drawers talked off, because I have. Hence, I'm telling you to don't do that. If you don't feel comfortable or whatever with something, which is another one, don't do that. Conduct yourself as a lady at all times. Your virginity, what I'm saying, your body, this type of thing, it's the most important thing that you have. You understand what I'm saying? And that is so important. You need to treat it as such. You need to understand how important it is. And once you give it, you don't give but one first time. That's it. No redos, no do-overs, none of that. I am an advocate of, you know, holding out until you get married. I am. But I will say that I did not do it, and I'm sorry. I am so sorry that I did not do it. I'm so sorry that I didn't, because my husband was so worthy of that, really. And I'm so sorry that I didn't hold out, but I didn't. And, if I had to do it all over again, I would. I think that's the most important thing. I think that is the sexiest thing. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, I date, yes, I do this, I do that, but I'm holding out. I'm holding out for my husband and this type of thing. Honey, I would tell any young lady, ugh, And I've said it before, you can't really appreciate sex anyway until you get older. When you're young, it ain't about you. It's about them. So, another don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect yourself, and don't let yourself be disrespected. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do that. I don't care what it look like, how you feeling, or whatever the case may be. Don't do that. Don't I don't care what day it is, what date you on. Do not drink and drive. Don't. First of all, if you're going to a prom, your ass ain't got no business drinking anyway. But let's just be real. It's a lot of them that sneak and do. Do not do it. It is not worth your life, nor is it worth somebody else's life. So definitely do not do that. Be upfront with your parents. Let them know what time you coming in, because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be a little bit more lenient as far as when you should come home. You may be able to come in a little bit late, but that by no means says, oh, I got a red light, honey, I'm smoking weed, speeding, drinking, driving drunk, honey, throwing coochie out of every draw leg, I'm doing it all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Like I said, do this date just like you would do any other date. you know uh Another thing as far as do's and don'ts, and it goes along with making sure your parents know where you're going. Don't do the date thing where the date means you going to his house. No, ma'am, that's not a date. That's trying to set the booty up right. No, I won't. I ain't gonna be able to do that one. Don't do that. A date would be going to somewhere like the movies, bowling, this type of thing. I suggest group dates where it may be you and a girlfriend, or maybe three or four of you all. It's just a little bit, safer. So I would suggest that. Another thing, and I've had people ask me, and a lot of young ladies ask me, what is a good dating age? I couldn't date until I was 16. Now, my mother let me talk on the phone at like 14. I could talk to little boys on the phone, but a date, honey, don't even think about it. She give me the, no, you wouldn't give her, honey, please. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it at 16. I don't know if it was that she felt like I was empowered enough at 16, or that was the appropriate age. I want to say that it's a mixture of both. She had gave me, by 16, it gave me the knowledge I needed to know and be somewhat prepared, for dating men or whatever the case may be. Because my mother, honey, she kicked so much knowledge to me, y'all. She made sure that I had an understanding, and she still is. Um, Another thing, and I said to don't do it, but, and I hope, that I'm not saying this is you, I'm just saying to any other young ladies and young men, if they are out there doing the hippity dippity, by all means be safe. But that does not give you the red light to do whatever. Like I said, the most important thing is your virginity, your body. You know what I'm saying? Giving them, understand that. Understand exactly what you're doing, young ladies now. Understand what you're giving. That is the most intimate thing you can do. That is the most intimate thing you have. You know what I'm saying? Don't be giving your pocketbook and things up, you know what I'm saying, just on the humble, just on the some brother, because he didn't whisper some shit in your ear. Shit, truth be told, don't nobody got more game than women, and it is what it is. And the sooner we learn that, the sooner we'll be like, I don't even know what he talking about. What he talking about? Come here, let me tell you something. You know what I mean? Um, just, respect yourself and demand respect. And another thing, I cannot say this enough. You don't realize this until you get older and your bub come on. Once a man runs you afoul, now I'm not, and it's not your husband, you just dating. Once he run you afoul and you didn't like it, leave his ass. Leave his ass. With that being said, going in the door, make sure he knows your criteria and what you're willing to accept, and let him know what is deal breakers. You know what I'm saying? If he does something to run afoul of you and it's a deal breaker, leave his ass. Don't look back at his ass, and it is what it is. Because once you start compromising on your rules and things that you're willing to accept, the more shit he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Give him an inch, he gonna take a mile. Once he run that foul, leave his ass. Don't put up with that. You don't have to. He's but a bump in the fucking road. Move on to the next one. Keep riding, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need some smoother ground. I don't need these bumps. You don't have to put up with that ever. Another thing, which I'm realizing and reading lately, that more and more young ladies in school and this type of thing are being abused. Now, I don't understand this concept because I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Because early on, I was told, you don't put your hands on. Oh, no, we don't do that. But I understand this type of thing is going on, and everybody is not the same. Never, by any means, should you ever tolerate any type of abuse, hitting. And with that being said, verbal abuse is considered abuse, which takes me back to respect and demanding respect for yourself. All of that goes in together. Don't compromise yourself, your body, your mental state, because if a person is verbally bashing you and this type of thing constantly, he's wearing you down. Don't let nobody steal your stuff, girls. Don't let nobody steal your stuff. No. Don't accept that. The first time I'm out of here, I don't put up with that bull. Deuces, and you already know, CMD. That's what it is. Let me see. I guess I should mention this. Make sure your cell phones and things, and you have money to call. If you don't have a cell phone, to call your parent. If by some chance some shit go wrong or you feel backed in the corner, call and get the hell away from there. You still look cute in your dress calling. You still got seen when you went in. You still took your pictures. But if some shit go awry, don't hesitate to call your parents, guardian, or whatever the case may be. And even if it's just a girlfriend. Shit, hit me up with a fucking PM and I'll find a way, honey. All I need to know is the state. And they'll be on their way to come and get you, because all they gonna hear is, I'm gonna need you to go. Because this mother then lost his mind trying to force somebody to do something. I'm gonna need 911 in Willacoochee, Georgia. Now she says she over there by Wings and Meatloaf restaurant. So, and she's in this dress. I'm gonna need you to get there. So, you know. Make sure you're able to contact somebody else. And if nothing else, if you can't get nobody, I wouldn't give a damn if you're sitting there in your dress. You know what? I don't like what you're doing now on. Because personally, I would. No, I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say that. I'm not going to say what the contents of my purse is. But I do believe you should always be able to get a motherfucker off of you. And always be able to protect you. And if you're one that don't do that and you feel better, where I can call and have somebody get me out of this situation, please do so. Don't compromise yourself at all. Look at yourself and look at just how grand you are. Just how magnificent you are. Understand that you don't deserve anything but the best. Brittany said to me one time, she's like, Mama, am I too, is my, as far as her dating or whatever, do I want too much? Are my standards too high? And I said to her, no, I don't think you should lower your standards. You should be able to want what you want. When you ain't willing to deal with this or accept that, why should you change your standards? No, don't lower your standards. Yet another one, I think that's just about it, as far as like, the biggest thing is to respect yourself at all times. Conduct yourself as a young lady, as well as, I just say as a young man. True, but I have to speak more to, I relate more to the young ladies as far as this is concerned on this end. And respect yourself. Be, truthful and honest with your parents. Let them know when you will be back. Abide by their rules. Do not try to stay your ass out all night because it's a prom. Get your ass home. Your ass ain't grown. You don't be laying up and laying with nobody. So that's pretty much where I'm at with it. Anybody who wants to kick in anything on this, please, by all means, because our young sisters need this, do a video response, comment, or whatever. I hope this has helped. Much love.